This video is sponsored by MichComp. Generally, collegiate ballroom dancing consists of three main points. First, we have the couple, then we have the dances, and finally, we have the why for joining. Typically, two people are in a dance couple, the lead and the follow. The roles of both can get pretty complicated, so bear with me here. The lead will lead, and the follow will follow. Some pretty complicated stuff, I know, so let me explain. Typically, the leads will have three primary jobs to do. Number one is to start the dance, because if the lead never signals to their follow to start dancing when the music begins, nothing will happen. Next up is leading the dance. This one's pretty self-explanatory. The lead will use various techniques to signal to their follow to do a new move. The follow will then interpret this signal and perform the move very, very well. And last but by far the most important, the lead must make the follow look good. Now, because ballroom dance is a non-verbal sport, the first thing you need to do to succeed as a follow is telepathy. Another important job for the follow is to memorize their lead signals for moves. Next up is money. As a follow, it's expected that you buy 2 dresses for just 1 competition. And as you move up the ranks and improve, you have to keep buying new dresses, adding to your already deep college debt. The lead is encouraged to have 2 costumes, but technically he can get away with only having 1 costume for his entirety of his dance career in college. Number 4 is trusting the lead. Because the lead controls where the follow goes, the follow has to trust that their lead won't see another couple and go, I don't want to dodge this couple. Therefore, I will use my follow as a battering ram. Then you have small things such as applying enough tan to pull a reverse Michael Jackson, looking like you love to dance, staying on beat, not dying in heels, flirting with the judges to score points, and lastly, waking up hours before the leads to do makeup and hair stuff that I really don't understand. Typically, the leads are made up of men, and the follows are made up of masochists. Now that we've learned about the people, I'm going to go over main topic number 2, Electric Boogaloo, the dances. In total, there are 19 traditionally competitive dances in ballroom, but for simplicity's sake, I'll only be covering 5. First, we have the International Tango, the American Waltz, the Samba, the Quick Step, and the Jive. In all dances, counting and staying on beat is pretty important. You can technically count whatever beat you want as long as you're on time, but newcomers usually aren't. So we'll cover the general counting taught to newcomers. First up, we have the counts for the tango. It goes 1, 2, 3. And hopefully, if you pass 2nd grade, you know that 4 comes next. Newcomers usually count tango in 4 and you start on 1. Tango is characterized as a more serious and intense dance, and it's the only one that doesn't require smiling. However, not all dances start on 1 or count to 4, such as the American Waltz. This one's a little confusing, so I'll give everyone a second to think of the answer. If you got that one, you're a genius. For the waltz, you actually start on 3 and then count to 3. This dance emphasizes looking floaty and elegant. Some dances, such as the Samba, utilize something similar to half beats. The counts for the Samba go 1 a 2, 3 a 4. This dance is really similar to Rockets in the way that it utilizes thrust. Let's try another, the Quick Step. Up on the screen are the options, and I would give you time to think of the answers, but you'd be wrong, because, trick question, there's only 1 number used, and it's only used once. The counts for the Quick Step are as follow. The Quick Step is in 4, but you start on 4. And after that first step on 4, the counts go slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, and you start it all over again on slow instead of 4. I've asked multiple times for numbers instead of words to count, and some of the most common responses are, they don't know the counts, they tell me to just say the words and it'll work out, and my personal favorite, they tell me that you can count the Quick Step, then they spend 5 minutes trying to count it to me, and then they just tell me never mind, just say the words. There's only one reason as to why the Quick Step is counted in words, and that's because the Quick Step is oh so very quick. Last but not least, we have the Jive. The objective for the Jive? Survive. How do we characterize it? Painfully. Join Ballroom to find out more. But going more in depth about the dances, we have to talk about legality. Depending on the rank you compete at, which I'll go over in the next section, and the style you compete in, international versus American, some moves will be illegal to perform. For example, the butterflies are completely illegal in international waltz, but they are completely legal in American waltz because of freedom, because we're better, because go blue. But if you really want to know why, just don't worry about it. New dancers typically commit heinous crimes on the dance floor because they just really don't know what's legal and what's not. But enough about legalities, counts, and dance types. The why ballroom, the reason to do it at all. Well, the number one reason, the most important reason, being the great people you meet in ballroom because of a shared passion to learn and grow as dancers. not just from your own school, but also from others. Ballroom in general is a very welcoming place, and even if you don't join our team at Michigan, we still give out 5 free lessons at the start of each semester, just so people can pick up some cool dancing. Now that I've made the Ballroom board members happy, the real number one reason is winning. The competitions, while a wee bit pricey, are lots of fun and generally a good way to show off what you've learned, and of course to win some sick-looking ribbons. The following image are the rankings that you are allowed to compete in at competitions. In order from stiff cardboard moving in the wind to Dancing with the Stars, we have newcomer, bronze, silver, gold, and then we have novice. Newcomers usually mistake this for their rank, which is funny because this one comes right before pre-champ and then champ. Anything above champ is well above this video's pay grade. Sometimes competitions are held in different states at multi-day giant events, such as in Ohio for the Arnold Sports Festival, sponsored by the Terminator himself. Here's a photo taken by me of Arnold and a picture of me taken by Arnold's camera crew. A nice bonus of this competition is that you have free time to walk around and look at buff people doing cool stuff. Other competitions are held right in our own backyard, such as MichComp, the dance competition hosted by our team. Here are the details in case anyone's curious and wants to come watch. Okay, next topic. Huh, weird. Must be a glitch in the system. I'm not sure why I keep zooming into the location and time on this incredibly well-made graphic. Wow, it's so whoa, free, wow. I love free stuff. Wow, those dancers sure look good on paper. I bet they look even better in person. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. The last reason to join is that it's fun and generally a good way to stay active. Plus, you get to carry a nifty trick into adulthood if the opportunity ever presents itself. That's really about it. Hopefully everyone now is one quick step closer to considering checking out Ballroom Dance and the free lessons we give each semester, along with MichComp. Here are the socials for the team if anyone's interested, and these are my citations.